Hello, welcome back to the Pedestal Society. My name is Brown, and today we're going to talk about why women in queen consciousness have to protect their sexual energy. Now, any woman in any state of consciousness needs to also protect her sexual energy, but let's first talk about what sexual energy is. Sexual energy is literally your life force. I want you to think of it as being connected to your soul and having the energetic imprint of your consciousness. So if people are able to access your sexual energy through non-sexual acts, let's talk about what that looks like. Now, let's look at my drawing that you saw in my thumbnail, which is probably why you clicked on the video. So let's talk about this being here. As you can see, if you're looking at the drawing, you see that this being has a lot of connections, and they're sipping the sexual energy from this being through a straw. And that's what I want you to imagine it as. So look at here. This is the mother. Let's say the mother has narcissistic tendencies. They are very belittling. They try to do anything to sabotage your life. They give bad advice. They are not helpful. They're just not there for you overall, but they are there to pour into you that you're not a good person, that you are not worthy. They do anything that they can to take from you and never give anything back. So let's go up here and look at the boyfriend. The boyfriend also has his straw, and he's sipping from your sexual energy. This boyfriend over here, we don't do boyfriend and girlfriend relationships, but some of you all still do. So let's talk about the boyfriend who's been cheating on you for the last 3 months. He's very disrespectful. He does anything to sabotage your life. He isn't very helpful. He isn't pouring into you. He isn't giving to you. He's not in his masculine energy. He's absolutely in his feminine energy. He does any and everything to make you feel little, to make you feel like you're not worth it. He does anything to harm you overall, but he also has his straw out. He's sipping from your sexual energy. So let's go here and look at this one. It's backwards. It's hard to actually see. Let's make sure I'm looking at this is the friend. This is your best friend of 20-something years. She's very jealous of you. She's always gossiping about you. She's always trying to do tit for tat. She's always trying to make you look bad in front of others. She's always doing something to make you question who you are, make you question if you're a good person, make you just question. You're always in a state of confusion about this friendship. You're always some type of drama or trauma. Something's always going on within the friendship. And this person also has their straw out, and they're just sipping from your sexual energy. So let's go up here also. So you work, right? You have an entire career. So you have a boss, and this boss is negative. This boss is doing everything they can to prevent you from getting promotion, from moving up in life. They're doing everything they can to harm you, to make you feel bad about yourself. And so all these people have their straws out, and they're literally sipping your sexual energy. So they're sipping away your life force. And so what happens to you over time as this continues, because you haven't done anything about it, and they're doing it in a non-sexual way, you get little. You get more little. You start to doubt yourself. You start to doubt your worth. You start to see yourself and view yourself as these other people who are sipping from your life force, your sexual energy. Now, you're getting more literal. But guess what's happening to the boyfriend, the mother, the boss, the friend? They're getting better. Their self-confidence is improving. They're making more money. They feel better about themselves. They're growing as they sip from your sexual energy. They're literally sipping from your life force. This is the reason why you're getting smaller. And so let's say you don't do anything about it and you continue on in your life because you don't think this is real. So you go on, and now you're here. Now you're even more smaller. You feel less about yourself. Your inner critic is off the chain. It constantly is telling you that you're not worthy, that you're not deserving, that you're never going to get your happy ever after. And you're getting not only smaller, but now you have physical symptoms resulting from everyone taking part or sipping from your sexual energy. Because really, that is your life force. That is what makes you you. That is your authentic self being taken apart. So just imagine, not only are they sipping your sexual energy, they're taking pieces of your soul. And they're leaving you with little. So you continue to get little and little and little. Your inner critic is just telling you that you're not worth anything. Your inner critic is telling you you're not deserving, that you're not worthy. Not only have you gotten to that point where you're getting little and you're making yourself smaller in life, where you're not going after opportunities because your sexual energy is being split in so many directions and being protective, just like a soda, and they're sipping from it and getting better from it, but you're getting worse. So as it continues on year after year after year, now you're to the point you're starting to get physical symptoms, because these people are like energy vampires. They're taking from your life force and they're getting bigger and better, more self-confident, more money, more everything, where your life is starting to be reduced to this little diagram. And see, this is the reason why you need to protect your sexual energy. And even in non-sexual acts, your sexual energy can be tapped in. And that's literally your life force. Your pieces of your soul can be taken by others. And if you do not decide to cut the cord to let these people out of your life so that you can utilize your sexual energy and create a life that you can be happy for and get your happy ever after, because your sexual energy is being used by others. And since if you continue on that path, what's going to happen is you get little and little and little, and you make yourself smaller and smaller and smaller in your life, you're going to have and experience physical symptoms. Now, the physical symptoms may come in a variety of diseases. And that's what happens when you allow the wrong people and to sip of your sexual energy in a non-sexual act. They get better, you get smaller. And this is the reason why you need to protect your sexual energy and not just think that sexual energy is the act of sex, because by allowing these people in your life to take pieces of your soul and the pieces of your creative force, they get better, they get bigger, they get brighter, while you get smaller and smaller and smaller, and you get less and feel like you're less than. And as you continue down that path, you continue to allow them to sip your energy. It's harder to come back from that. So women in Queen Consciousness, protect your sexual energy. Even if you're not in Queen Consciousness yet and you're on this path, you're on this journey, you want to be there, protect your sexual energy. Because even in non-sexual acts, your sexual energy can be accessed. And I will see you on the next one. You all have a wonderful day. Always be a pedestal wife.